Hello everyone, Tanak here. I wanted to make this special video to thank you guys for making this channel what it is. I couldn't be here without you. It is a very humbling experience to have that many people watch you play a game, watch your adventure, and listen to you every week. It is there's no word to describe it. I want to thank you guys. This is really from the bottom of my heart. It has been an incredible journey so far. Uh, I never expected never expected it to grow to this size, either the channel or the corp, uh, and it's in large part because of you. Uh, when I started last December, actually, I explained to you before. Initially, I got an account at launch and tried the game for about not even a week, and my wife didn't like it, so I just forget about it. I tried again in 2016, lasted maybe another a week again. I got they just introduced the new player mission, so I did play a little bit with my character for until I got to the Sister of Eve arc, and that's about it. And then again, I forgot about it. And last December, I was just wanting, like looking for something to do. I had no MMO that I was playing, and I stumbled upon a video by The Lone Wolf, Industry for the Little Guy. And that got me like, okay, that looked cool. I mean, I didn't see that aspect of Eve before, so I say, oh well, maybe I could give it a try again. And continue watching YouTube. I saw a video by Jintan. I saw the trailer. This is Eve. Uh, I saw the Ruxin King video, and I was like, wow. I did try to play that game, but never really saw that aspect of the game, that part of the game, and I never. I mean, how could I have missed that? Because I remember I tried that game, and you were mostly doing like shooting 2-3 ship in PVE. So I didn't understood the game, but I said, okay, well, got the Christmas vacation coming in. I need something to do, so I'll try. And I tried logging in, and I didn't have my password, so I wrote CCP, and they actually found that I had my 2003 account, which for me, I mean, I had complete. Well, I remember that I had it, but I wasn't. It wasn't the account that I was trying to get because I didn't play on it. I was trying to get my 2016 account. So I was like, okay, that's pretty damn awesome. So I'm gonna have like a 2003 character in the game. So I'm gonna be Eve oldest noob. And then I got thinking about, okay, well, it would be fun to record that, like to like do a vlog on like what I'm gonna do with that game and how I'm gonna play that game as a noob, because I've saw there was a lot of Eve tutorial, Eve, a lot of Eve video out there, a lot of like great stuff. Great stuff. The community is awesome, and this game, the depth is awesome. But for me as a noob, how do you see that? And I say, okay, well, I haven't found that. I found like very technical uh, tutorial on how to do different thing, but nothing like what's the experience of a new bro. So, well, I'm a new bro. I'll only be a new bro once. So let's try to record that. And I started the series for that. I It started slowly. Few viewer starting to notice the channel, starting to send me mail in game, slowly growing. I met a few people that have been guiding me a little more, helping me like understand the game better. I've met some great people in game. I'm not giving out name here because some of them probably want to stay anonymous. But I mean, I've met a lot of fantastic people. People in the comment guiding me, pointing me in the right direction. And I personally have been investing time trying to learn the game. And there's a ton of resources online in Eve. You've got to find them. So I was searching and trying to discover the game, and all the while slowly documenting what I was going through. I didn't expect on day one that I would end up, I mean, there's always a talk of, yeah, I'm gonna be like the big industrialist, I'm gonna start my empire. I didn't expect this to grow like that. If you would have told me then that this channel would have grown like this in a year, that I would have been at that point in the game running 100 people corporation, I could never have told you. It has been an awesome journey. It has been the best gaming experience I've had in my life. By far. I mean, and I've played a lot of game. I've played MMOs. I've played strategy game. I'm an RPG strategy gamer. I really enjoy MMOs. They take a lot of time, and but so for me, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that thing, and I kind of expected it to last like, okay, I'm gonna last like a week or two, and then I'm gonna be a new bro in the corp and the channel, whatever, we'll see. So I didn't have any high expectation for that. And also, I'm not like if you're watching me, you know, I'm not good at it, at editing. I'm not like I'm good at analyzing things, I think, but I'm not necessarily good at making like big visual presentation, and I'm not the most dynamic YouTuber there is. I just try to apply my analytical mind to what I have in front of me, and try to be as entertaining if I can. So I say, well, we'll start. And I did make a little, I rewatch the first video, and this is kind of the phase that I've been going through. And I've rewatched, and episode 1 to 6, I was really clueless. I I I didn't know what I was doing. Just I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, basically, I'll just go in station here. I was building stuff. I was playing the game as a new bro see it when he gets in, and actually when I'm looking at it, that's a month and a half before actually of, I wouldn't say wasted time, but like finding my bearing. And maybe I was too slow in joining a corp, but anyway, I think that at this point, especially like the last episode there, if I wouldn't have been recording that and just wanting to go through the experience of making like, okay, what's, if I didn't have the viewer and people watching me and giving me comments, I don't think I would have stuck with the game at that point. That initial bump, not that it wasn't hard, but Eve is a hidden gem. You don't see it. You don't see the fun of this game until you really go like all in and join a corp, go in those fights. So maybe I was too careful as a new bro, but I don't know if my experience as a new bro is representative of what everybody is doing. But anyway, I got those 6 episodes, and then I stumbled upon Shipwrecks Jones' video, and that pointed me toward Incursion, and then I started running Incursion, and my income like increased a lot, but still was doing all my thing alone. And at that point, after 3 months of playing, and you can see, like, if you watch episode 11, 12, the end of episode 11 is where I like make my chart and say, and at that point I'm like, okay, well, how am I going to continue in that game? Because do I want to keep going at it solo, or do I want to do something else? And at the end of those, I decided, okay, well, let's start my own corp. But I didn't recruit it. I started it as a solo corp on an Alp. Again, in my mind, I had like this 16-year streak in a newbie corp, and didn't want to lose it. If I look back at my at what I was saying at that time, I mean, I've learned so much about the game, and my fear about starting a corp or joining a corp was unfounded, and for thing that I just didn't know any better. But anyway, at that point, the big change came at episode 17, where I decided to bite the bullet. I decided I had enough. I mean, I need to do something. And again, part of that in my mind, I remember, was for the channel, because when you do have people that are watching you every week like that, you have to do interesting stuff. And sometimes it will also, like, I will sometimes make some of the crazy move I'm making in game sometimes are just to create action, because I know that I have people watching, and I know I have a duty to make that interesting a little bit, because I want people to have fun watching the show. So like, if somebody's shaking me for money and it makes sense to pay, I never will. I will fight it out, because win or lose, it's gonna make a good show, and I don't really care about losing all my stuff at that point. I mean, I will, obviously I do care, but I mean, I will have a tendency to fight it out a little bit, especially if the show has been like going slow for a few weeks, because I want some action. But anyway, at that episode 17 is where I decided to anchor. And at that point, if I'm reminiscing a little bit, right after I made that video with that station, because I anchored that as a solo corp, I remember some viewer asking me to join. Silvino was the first one, and he's still an officer in the corp, and he's helped me build this corp a lot. Other officer, I won't name them all here, okay? Because I don't know if they want to be named, but or whatever. I mean, you've been with me for enough. Caldari Middleman, Liam, Road Drag were here. Vlad was here. Cutter, Billy Thompson was here. Now I got my own crew of officer now. I've got Cosidius. I've got Tarek. I mean, there's so many people. I can't name everybody that I've crossed through, all the friends I made along the way. And these are the people that are in corp. There's like my address book in game, the people I'm talking to daily, the daily or weekly or even monthly. But I mean, some guy that have helped me, that have guided me. I can't name everybody. It's just so much. So, and a lot of them came to know me through the series, and are probably still watching the series. So, I mean, I owe you guys like a thank you for that awesome experience I've had since the beginning. It has been incredible, and just it all started at episode 17. So if I look at that, that's 4 months playing a game that was meant to be played in group, solo, and that's way too much. And that's something that I should have started a lot earlier, to get into a group. And I didn't. I mean, if I would have gotten into a group, I probably wouldn't have started my corp. There's a lot of different stuff. I mean, that's my journey, obviously. Not everybody will have the same. So anyway, after 1 month there, not even 1 month, four episodes, 4 weeks, people started attacking us, which is part of the game. And then our life in Eilandir, we spent like a good, it's 3 months fighting like war after war after war. So there's 3 videos that I have that are Battle of Evangier, people trying to mess with us and people trying to take advantage of the fact that we were New Bro Corp, and it was super fun, super exhausting. Then we had the little part where we joined Unpro. At the end, I had my kind of CEO burnout, but I think it was more because of episode 22 to 28 to 34 than from this actual month here. I was like kind of exhausted, and it is, being a CEO in game is really hard. It's time consuming. So anyway, after we left Unpro, now we're at the new part of our journey where we're in Genesis, and we're back to growing the corp and progressing, and are in a very good position right now. Well, very we're having fun. Our guys are having fun. We're not winning everything. We're fighting. We're losing ships sometime. We're killing ships sometime. We're building a corp. We're growing, and that's part of the game, and that's the fun part of Eve. So I mean, all of that, all that journey here, I wouldn't trade that for anything. I mean, that's like I said, the best time I had in any game. If I have anything that I can recommend to somebody that is starting the game, don't wait too long before joining a corp. You might join a bad one. So bad, so what? Leave that one and join another one. I mean, at that point, this game, it was meant to be played as a group. That's the only thing I can say. I mean, the playing solo is no way to play. It does take some time, some effort, and me as a gamer, sometimes I miss the opportunity to play other game, and yeah, there is like, I do feel kind of a duty as a CEO to be in game and to log in daily, to talk with the member, to run the corp properly, because the fun of 100 player depend in part on me and my officer crew. So we kind of have a duty to make sure that these guys are enjoying the game. That's part of what is being a CEO of a corp is. And at the same time, I have a duty to make something interesting, because I now have viewers. So I have to take this stuff seriously, because I have 1,000 people watching me every week. So anyway, that's kind of like a little, it wasn't really prepared except for the little timeline that I did, but I mean, I'll say it again, and I'll never say it enough. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the friends I made in game. Thank you for the enemy I made in game also. I mean, you make my channel interesting. You make my life sometime problematic in game, but at the same time, I mean, that's the fun part of this game. So you're not shooting in PC. You have real player that will come to you, that will bait you, that will spy on you, that will pull some stuff that an NPC would not pull on you. And that's also making that game interesting, because winning or losing ship, winning or losing structure, I mean, it's the gameplay, it's what you do, it's the dynamic of the game that makes it worth logging in every day and continue playing. So I mean, thanks to the EVE community, because you're making that game what it is. And I mean, for me, I enjoy it. And going forward with the channel, I mean, this series, I will continue it for the foreseeable future. I'm not about to quit EVE, no matter what happened to the corp. No matter what happened to myself in game. I mean, I'm not gonna quit if I lose ship. I'm not gonna quit if I lose structure. I'm not gonna quit. I mean, at some point, I mean, I enjoy the game. I enjoy my time in game. If I'll quit today, I'll stop having fun, or I'll stop having interesting things to tell you guys. I tried to make once, if you look at the channel history, I tried to make once another video aside from EVE. I might at some point do some other stuff, but the thing is, I don't have that much time to play. What I would like is to improve the quality of my video, like maybe have something that's a little more like spend a little more time editing. But at the same time, I mean, I'm recording those videos late when my kids are asleep. I don't have a crew editing video for me, so you're getting it pretty much like I'm saying it. I occasionally do some editing, and time I'm spending doing that is not time I'm spending in game. So I rather be playing and generating stuff to tell you guys than just saying something not as interesting, but with a nicer image or nicer packaging. So that's about it. Anyway, I've been rambling on long enough. Thanks again. I said there's nothing to describe this community, and I'm so happy that we've made it this far, and that there's a little bit of I can bring. I mean, I know when I'm reading the comments, and I'm trying to reply to every comment. Sometimes I miss you, and sometimes there's just nothing to answer. But I'm trying to reply to every comment, and honestly, I do read every single one of them. I am. And when you tell me that I brighten your day, well, I mean, I'm happy that I can do that, and when I read your comments, you're brightening my day too. So, well, thanks guys, and have fun, and hopefully we'll make maybe we'll make another one at 10,000. So we'll see. Anyway, see you, and have fun, and thank you.